If you want to have success in Rocket League, you must be able to react quickly to whatever happens on the field. But in order to be able to react quickly, you not only need to have fast reaction times, you also need to ensure that you are putting your car in positions on the field that allow you to react to as many possibilities as possible. If you find yourself far to one end of the field and the ball pinches to the other, you now greatly limit your ability to challenge that ball simply because you are too far away from where it ended up. So in today's video, we'll be discussing what you can do to increase your impact on the game by simply improving your option coverage. And real quick, before we do get started, if you guys are interested in having one of your own replays analyzed, make sure you check out my Discord, which is linked down in the description, as I do offer free coaching through there. But yeah, don't go for that mid boost. Not worth it. Yeah, so look at the angle of your car. It's already pointed in the direction you should go. It's already that way. Like, just go that way and take the pads that are over there, and then you can swing like this. Because you don't really know what's going on here. This could be anything. This could be control. This could be a pop into the midfield. So the last thing we want to do is be narrow to the play, because then if this bangs into the sidewall and pops out, we're now like here, which is super awkward. We can't like turn for that. But if we're like over here somewhere, we would at least have a chance to cut for it. Or if not, we can at least apply pressure and then go back rather than being kind of forced into an awkward spot. Because yeah, if we had just, you know, like one pad's missing, but if you had just gotten this and probably here around now-ish, sure. And then this, you'd have like 50 boost. You'd be here. Like, this is totally fine. You're just lingering in this spot. But now you're in the midfield. So if the ball comes across, you're here for it. Instead, you're over there. And I don't know about you, but you're not doing much from over here. You're just not in a spot to actually play off of any kind of pass. If you were here, hey, look at where this clear's going. Oh, okay, cool. We're already here. Instead, you're chasing the play down. Because you got on the same side, stayed narrow, and then weren't in a position to actually play off of where the play was going. I like to talk about option coverage. And from over here, your options are super limited. Like, the only thing you can play from this spot is if the ball comes back this way, which is one possibility. But it could just as easily go here. It could easily go here. It could go like over here. It could go all the way over here. And any of those options, you're now super far away. And you got to get all the way over there. When instead, if you had been, you know, here, now you have all of these options covered. Now, regardless of where the ball goes, you are in a spot that you can play off of it, which is a huge deal, especially at GC. You have to be able to cover as many options as possible, because the second you limit the options you can cover, it means you're going to give your opponents more time to control the ball when the ball goes to a spot that you're not ready for. Whoa, 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 where the heck are you going?
I don't know.
Hey, yeah, remember that time that we talked about not getting in your teammate's way? He's literally, his momentum is carrying him that way. Honestly, right here, your best bet, get that guy. Because if you get that guy, this is a free counterattack. If you can bump him into your net, both of your opponents are in your final third. And you have a wide open net the other way with this ball bouncing off the sidewall. But instead, you don't look for the opportunity, and you just tunnel vision on the ball. It feels like every time I've watched your gameplay, you aspire to be on the ball as often as possible. So you're not really looking at where your teammate's going, or like if they have a chance to stay on the ball. You just see, the ball's gone that way. I can make a play on that. Forget this guy. Yeah, he's not even there. I don't know how the ball ended up over there, but I could play that one. And it's like, yeah, but like, you don't really have an opportunity here. You can't do much except control, and you only have 29 boost. So in these positions, teammate just got a touch. It's getting cleared out. Immediately your thought should be, what can I do to be effective for my team? What is one thing I can do to help my team in this situation? There. Just get him out of the way. This is now an open net. You'd be in a tie game immediately. No problem.
That's one nice. That was generational.
Oh, this rotation is wonderful. We love this. Okay.
Best rotation we've ever seen.
Okay. So balls going that way. You got teammate and opponent. Both gonna beat you over to this corner. There's no shot you're doing anything over there. So why not? Right there. Those pads. That'd be great. Swing wide. avoid the bump that ends up happening to you here, and you'd have a clear that way. I don't even think you need a wall dash here, though. Like, where are you going with this wall dash? Why are you trying to sprint down the wall?
I was just gonna use one and then go, and then I just messed myself up.
Just jump down and wave dash. You're good. You're good. You don't need to go that way. There's nothing over there. All a wall dash does is take you further towards this corner. Just jump and wave dash that way. Because you're not defending anything here. If this thing goes mid-well, you're getting scored on anyway. And now, like, you're getting bumped. Are you gonna get scored on here? Yes. How? Wait. How on earth? Oh my gosh, this guy just does not play patient enough. Oh my goodness, you should be down 2-0. So then again, let's just imagine, you know, you had gone this way. And we're, I don't know, maybe like here now. Like, okay, this is fine. Hey, you could aerial for this and get over dope. Like, there's no shot he bumps you. But also, if you're back here, you can now react to this. You can see him coming. You can jump over him as he comes off the wall. You got a free ball. And a lot of space, because this guy is doing the same thing you were doing. Playing over to this side, only covering one option. So if you go that way, you now have free control. And a crap ton of space. But instead, you cut narrowly again. And you get toasted. And thank goodness that guy just did not play that position very well. Hey, why are you directly in line with your teammate? What are you doing here? What good does this do? Yeah, like, what pass can you play that happens here? And I've said this before. If you're in this spot, if your teammate wants to pass you the ball, they must send it forward. Which all that does is put the ball away from you, closer to them. Which means they can challenge. If you're back here, they can now send it more sideways. Which means you can run onto it. Rather than having to readjust like you have to do here. Cause if you were just slightly further back, imagine, just look at this beautiful thing. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Instead, you're now getting pressured by the bump. You had to completely re-turn around for no reason. Just stay in a spot where you can cover your options. Do not limit your options. It's the biggest thing that I'm seeing so far is just you're putting yourself in spots where you cannot play off of anything that happens. You're playing for one option, and when that doesn't happen, you're not really doing yourself any favors to play off of anything else. Slow down. Where you going? This ball is going one place. It's going to dope. Why are you speeding up? Like,
because I'm Lepid. I don't like playing slow.
Again, I'm going to show you this. Imagine. Watch this. It's going to be amazing. Are you ready for this? You're going to be so impressed. All right, here you are. This is fine. Rotating back. You can probably slow down already. We don't need to be in net yet. There's no threat on the goal. But this is fine. Teammate has free clear. Slow down. Slow down. Be like here. Dodge the bump. Let him go away from you. Chill like here. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wow. Right here. Could jump maybe. If we don't want it, we can turn away. Big thing. Right here. What do we have? Options. We can go. We can turn back. We can do a bunch of stuff. From here, we have one option. We can't go. Have to go back. No choice. This gives us options. That does not. That is the big difference. That will make the biggest difference for you. If you give yourself options, you have the skill to play off of them. You're just not giving yourself the options to do anything right now. And it's putting you in bad spots. You're confusing the crap out of your teammate. Your teammate is like, what is happening? Why is my teammate here? Is he going to clear it back? What's going on? You don't. I know you want the corner boost. You don't need it. Don't take that one. You have to know your teammate's going to be over there. There's no shot they're not. They're watching this ball bounce that way. They're going to be over there. Take that one. Go around. Get that. Circle back. That will allow your teammate to come in quick. If you grab this and circle around, these guys super awkward. If your teammate can get this ball across fast, you now have the shot. But instead, you go in front of your teammate and completely ruin anything they could be doing. Now granted, I think he also misreads the bounce, which happens. But you're not doing him any favors by being right here. Because now you're both in the same spot once again, and no one's swinging wide to cover the net. And again, let's just imagine if we were wider away from this play. So if we had gone from here this way. So it'd be about the same timing. So we'd get it around now. All right, we're going this way. Teammate could turn right here. He wouldn't have to worry. He could force the challenge. Dope would be off the ball. You would probably have it for free coming back across this way. Or if not, you know, you're still here. Beanie can still force the ball. And now you'd have a much higher momentum challenge. You'd be able to come flying in for this rather than being kind of slow here and not being able to get a whole lot of power on the clear. You would have been able to get power, follow it up. You'd be able to stay with the ball, actually control it rather than just booming it away, because now all that was giveaway possession. Dope has it for free, and now you're again in that same spot where actually Beanie's rotated well. He's wide. This is fine. Now you're set up well defensively, but this should have been the position we were in originally, with you back here and Beanie over in the corner challenging, and then it would have switched. Rather than you being narrow and making things more awkward for yourself than it needs to be. Don't bang. Good. Let your teammate work. You're doing too much. You're not aware where that opponent is. You're getting scared. You're going to get bumped without any knowledge of what's happening. Yes, you're dribbling. You can still look for him. You gotta be aware of where he is so that you don't panic. If you're worried about getting bumped, we shouldn't be carrying this ball on top of our car. We have the option to just push this thing out in front of us. I know that's low level. There's no max to it at all. But the second you have your teammate going for the bump, if you want to speed your car up, drop the ball in front of you and just push it from behind. Because this guy's going to go for the bump. We want to keep things simple anyway. We want to be able to force a 50 if the bump misses. We do not want the ball to be on top of our car, because if the bump misses and this guy gets the ball off of us cleanly, it's really bad the other way. And because we're up by 2, we don't need a goal. We do not need to play for the best chance to score. We want to play for the best chance to make sure they don't have an opportunity. Because the fact that you're carrying this on top, if Dope is smart and just had stayed facing forward and jumped over Beanie, very possible that he just dunks you hardcore and it's just in your net. Instead, he waits. You get spooked by the demo. You jump really, really badly. And now you're just absolutely floundering at it. So again, same thing here. Do not overcomplicate this. You jumped. You recognize, crap, this was bad. You can just float behind this ball. You do not need to try to score here. This is not a goal scoring opportunity anymore. Just float. Don't waste your boost. Just float behind it. You don't need the reset. Just force the 50. You're good. Don't do this, because that's the only way you're going to give them a chance to score, is if you let them meet you. Like, you were totally fine. Totally fine if you just took it solidly, but you just didn't. You tried to do too much. It's fine. Ooh, that's lucky. These are tough. Honestly, be careful about just waiting here. You have basically 2 options. You can either stay on the backboard, or if you do come down, you need to just charge this ball. You cannot wait here. Especially with the position you're in, you have no coverage of the net. Absolutely none. Yeah. You got this covered. Right there. That's about it. Anything up here, goal. Anything over here, goal, because you're facing forward. You have nothing covered from this spot. So you're in a bad spot defensively. Just cut the angles. Try to get as much angle coverage as you can, and try to get some kind of block. Waiting and hoping that they just miss is not the play. Alternatively, you could have also just stayed on the backboard, which is still dangerous, but you would have had the entire net covered. This gives you a bit more control, though. Just charging this thing down as fast as possible. Because, yeah, this is not great. Again, you're just... I don't know why you're trying to do too much. Like, you're good. You got him beat. He just flipped. Why are you trying to do anything on this landing? Just land. Like, what are you even trying to do? Like, what is the goal here?
I don't know.
Why are you jumping?
I do not know.
Okay, like, yeah, just stop overcomplicating things. You have a free ball. This thing is rolling off the corner. If you just stay on the ground, you probably just drive this thing into the open net. But instead you do this and let them get back. And then, of course, they absolutely throw it, but that is lucky as crap that they give you the ball right back. Because this is very easily, because your teammate saw you do this and dove in, this very easily could have been a goal the other way if your opponent gets any kind of clear. Any kind of clear at all, and this is probably a goal, because look at Dope over on the other side. Just picked up full, he's ready for this pass. If this gets out, this is a goal. No shot, you're getting back. And it's all because you tried to do too much when you didn't need to. You're just making your life way more awkward than it needs to be. Okay, this is, again, a lot of space being created. So you got that boost stolen. You do not need the corner. You don't need it. Look at all the space you're creating between yourself and the play for going for this. Like, if your teammate gets beat, you're in a world of trouble. Luckily, he holds the ball long enough, but you're good. There's plenty of boost available in the midfield. Like, I know the immediate ones around here are taken. Like, all these are kind of gone. You could very easily just go here and start to get these, or you could have turned harder and, like, gotten this one. and just been like here and just waited. And then you can decide, okay, I'm gonna go back and then get like these pads. But then you'd at least be in shadow defense, as opposed to being all the way over here, which is not exactly the best spot to defend the net from. Yeah, that should have been a goal. And it's because you again created so much space and expected your teammate to kind of do enough to get the ball off of them. But if you had just been, you know, here, you could have gone for this immediately. You probably would have won this. Because you would have been facing it ready, or at least gotten a solid 50 and bought your teammate time to get back. But instead, there's just all this space, and your teammate goes, oh crap, where's my teammate? Why is there no challenge? I guess I'm going again. And yeah, it makes things very awkward, because now he has to try to dive, and it's just very unnecessary giving them that much space to work with. As you guys can see, this is one of the most important skills in all of Rocket League. If you are constantly putting yourself in positions where you are only covering one option, the second that the ball goes somewhere you aren't expecting, you are now completely out of position and you must chase down the play. If you keep yourself in more neutral positions around the field, you will increase the amount of options you can cover and therefore allow yourself to be more involved in the play at all times. So make sure in your own games you do not make any hard commitments before you know exactly where the ball is going. Of course, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate each and every one of you who made it to this point in the video, and I do hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, make sure you click that subscribe button right down below, so you make sure you don't miss any future Rocket League content. Additionally, if you'd like to be a bit more involved in the community we're building here, and again, possibly have one of your own replays analyzed in the future, make sure you do check out that Discord that is again linked down in the description. And as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. See you later, guys.